G'day guys, Luke from Drifter here up in the canvas room, and want to do a video on our RV bag range. I haven't done that for a while. This is one of the very first bags we started doing over 10 years ago. Made, I don't know, probably 1,000 up in here. Really good seller for us, and I want to show you a couple of things. So this is actually an RV5, right? And this is a second-hand one of mine I'm selling to a mate. And so I had all this together. Now, with all of that will fit inside here. So this is the walls, right? So this is the accessories to the RV, which is the peak side walls, the fly, and the front wall. Okay, so a lot of people get those. That will fit inside this bag, but with that and the pegs together, it's about 40 kilos. We weighed it. It's quite heavy, 40 kilos, right? Now the tent on its own is about half that. Probably 25 kilos. So the recommended thing really is to put the tent inside the bag, and you know, if the weight's a problem, then you can separate it with an equipment bag. We've got a really nice range of equipment bags. This is a large equipment bag, and you can put your accessories in there as well. Then you've got the little peg bag. So that'll all fit in there, all right? I'll show that in a sec. But then that separates that out. Okay, that's probably, well, that's probably 8 kilos. Oh, sorry, about 8 to 10 kilos, and that's going to make it easier to manage, righto? So I'll show you quickly the bag. Right, you've got the straps here. We're fairly generous with these straps, right? But you can easily cut those off. Okay, so when you get to the size you want, right, you can cut those off, burn them with a cigarette lighter. The other thing is you can wrap them up, which I like to do, and you can just use our double-sided Velcro, which you can put around that. So that's the best thing to do. You can buy the double-sided Velcro separately, and some here somewhere. Double-sided Velcro is brilliant stuff, and you can use that. So the best thing to do with those is to strap those up like that. Double-sided Velcro keeps them nice and neat. Right, now the bag comes standard with a waterproof, we call it a waterproof zip, okay, and you can see that there. So what it is, it's a fairly tight zip, and it's got a rubber coating on it, okay? Right, now it's not actually waterproof, water resistant. Waterproof means you can submerge it in water and nothing will come in, okay? So it's not going to be waterproof, but it will make a big difference as opposed to a bag like this, right, to stop water getting in through the zip, okay? So for that reason, of course you've got to have this on your roof, so we've got a valance over the top of the zip, and we've got the waterproof zip, which will do about as much as possible to stop water getting in on the road. The design of these bags is more generous than the standard bag, and basically stops a lot of arguments with the missus trying to get it all back in together. Right, so, and the style of our bags since day one has been that three-sided zip opens right up, so you can just place it straight in there. So many bags, I don't know why they do it, but they just have a single zip down the middle. Must be easier to make, I'm not sure. Cheaper to make, but then once you've got a zip down the middle on any bag, it's hard to get it open. I really like the design, the style of having that open, so you just open it right up, plonk it in, fold it over, and then you zip it up. So that's the RV5. All of these Oztent range, the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The 3 and the 4 is the same size bag. 1 and the 2, we don't sell many of them, they're not that popular or common, but the 3, 4 and the 5 is very common, so we sell a lot of those. These bags have also got, on where the handles are sewn in, they've got reinforcement on the handles, so you can see because these are tear points, okay? And we've also got some handles on the ends, okay? So that can make it easier to carry. Although what I've always done is use the strap. You can use that as a carry. They're very strong buckles, but there is handles standard now on all the bags like that. This is in our Barrington version, so Barrington canvas, we explained that the other day. Okay, so it's a 12-ounce canvas as opposed to a standard 8-ounce. So if you bought one of these bags, normally it'll be 8-ounce. We made them there like that for 10 years, haven't had any problems, but this Barrington only comes in the 12. So if you do get a Barrington colour, which is a nice colour, okay, it'll have this pattern on the inside. That pattern can be different sometimes, but it's a nice pattern on the inside. You won't see that. The nice grey on the outside, and we're doing the Barrington colour at the moment, not all the time, but at the moment they're 10% off for the Barrington colour. So you're getting heavier duty canvas and a little bit cheaper. So the ideal kit would be the RV bag. Now the other thing, this is the pole bag, okay? So that's very good as well. There's all your poles. And we've got these upgrade poles for the Oztent, so they're very good. They're on the website, okay? Now imagine if that was, you know, in here, you could easily puncture that. It's a very good idea to have the pole bag. And that's one bag that we can fit in there, no problems, okay? That'll fit easy. Just depends on how much weight you're comfortable carrying. When I used to have these on the truck, I used to put that on top, so I'm lifting it separately, and when I strap it down to the roof rack, I'd put the strap over the top of this together, and that'll hold it, but it's separate. So I'm lifting this onto the roof separate, because at the end of the day, these got to get on the roof rack, so that's a fair lift. And then you've got the equipment bags for everything else, right? So you've got, yeah, your walls. Now you've got plenty of room in there. You could fit other gear as well, maybe a ground sheet, things like that. Okay, that's something that can fit inside the vehicle. You can put it on top if you like. If you wanted this bag with the Volance and with the waterproof zip, then that's no problems. We can do that. Standard, they don't. But if you wanted that, just put in the comments, I'd like the equipment bag. I want to put it on my roof. Kind of have the same zip and Volance. We call that a Volance. Covers the zip and the waterproof zip. We can do that on here, no problems. And that's just a little matching peg bag. Righto, so that's a standard small tote bag. What we could do is, I'll work out a bit of a kit for the website. Pretty much if you buy, you know, an RV bag and an equipment bag and a pole bag, we'll chuck in, you know, the little lightweight matching tote bag as well. Now they're worth about 58, 60 bucks, about 60 bucks. So if you buy, yeah, the pole bag, the RV bag and the equipment bag together, we'll throw one of those in for free, and that's not a bad little deal. That'll give you a really nice setup. We do have these in all the colours, all the different colours, but yeah, in the Barrington you do get that upgraded 12-ounce canvas for no extra charge, and actually the Barrington at the moment is 10% off. While we're here, I'll just do a couple of new things we're working on. This is our prototype bench. This is a bag for the Ziggy, and a customer wanted, let's have a look, PVC lined all the way around. Righto, see that? So same as a Weber, and we've got PVC lined all the way through, so that's all a wipeable finish. Somebody particularly wanted that because, you know, you're getting fat and that drip in there, and he didn't like the smell, for example. So that's a wipeable finish, so it's not bad. So on a Ziggy bag, or even if we're doing the Weber bag, we could line that as well. There'd be a small charge extra for that, but if you wanted that, just let us know. This is a Sullage hose bag. Okay, so these are the same size in diameter. They're going to be about 500. We've got two heights. What are we, say 230 and 130. Okay, so this would be for your hose. We do have a hose bag, very popular, selling a lot, but this is just a bigger one. If you've got a caravan, right, sometimes you might be carrying, you know, a longer, maybe a 30-metre hose or a couple of hoses. So that's that one, and this is a for your Sullage hose. You know, your black Sullage hose that goes to, you know, for your drain out of your shower. So these two, the good thing with those, they're the same size and diameter. They'll pack sit, you know, in the boot of a caravan. We made a set of these for my mate with his Lotus, and not Kylie, another mate's got a Lotus, and well, Glenn from the, you know, from the canning trip. Glenn's got a really nice Lotus caravan, and he's got these in the front boot. Fits perfect, and it just works great. So all these fittings, hoses, Sullage hose. So I'm going to put them on the website soon. And another one we've got is the Kings. This is a new product from Kings, apparently, and so we've done a bag for it. All right. I had someone the other day ordered the hot plate bag, which we've been selling a lot of, selling them for a fair while, and it didn't fit. And I said, well, mate, it's fitted for years, and something's changed. You know, they've changed the model, and it turns out that it was this one, which is different to the last one. So it's quite a bit heavier. It's a lot going on in there. You've got 2 different hot plates and stuff. So we've done, again, the Barrington bag, and we've put a handle on it as well. So that's it there. All right, so that'll, I'm not sure what that is. That's a swing barbecue. So that'll be a bag for the swing barbecue, Barrington. There's 2 sleeves there, as you can see, and that'll fit that really nice. Okay, and it's got a handle because it's a bit heavier. What else is there? I think that's it, really. All right, so that's a quick video on some of the gear. Let's have a look what else we've got going. This is stuff that's been made today. Orders going out, custom orders going out. Lots of bags here, chainsaws. I think that's a Starlink. No, that's an equipment bag, chainsaw bags. This is all getting wrapped up. Purchase orders put on there, and that's going down. That'll be all posted out Monday. We've got gear, a box there for Heather Bray for the shop. Heather Bray. This is for the shops. We've got 9 shops now in all up. And Melbourne, I'm flying down to Melbourne Monday and Tuesday, just coming. And we've finalised the shop down there, so it'll be open very soon. It's been delayed for a few reasons, a couple of weeks, but very close. And what else we got? This here is our BCF shelf now. So yeah, BCF's been doing a trial, and it's very good of them to take on some of our Australian-made range. We will cover bags, a lot of the drawer bags. What are these here? These are a camp oven bag. The new caravan covers, right? So there's 10 stores at the moment around Australia with BCF that are taking our range, which again is very good of them. They'll be, you know, they're made here, of course, and we're sending them out, and they're expanding that out as well soon. So they'll be available in more stores. Takes a bit of time to get out there. Big company, but yeah, so it's pretty exciting that BCF's taking that range. So that's our stock here. So when they order, you know, it's ready to go straight away. So there's no delay. So that's something new for us. These are all orders, back orders, waiting to be made. There's no red flags here, as you can see. We talked about the other day. Doesn't appear to be any red flags, which is good, which means I can have a quick look at that and see straight away there's not many back orders. These are all stock to restock our shelves, restock the shelves. So to me, that's a good sign, and that's what I like to see. So righto, that's probably it. Thanks, guys. Right. Yeah, so up here also in the leather area, and this is something that I got asked from National Parks recently to make some pouches for these. So they had these ones, but they got to buy them anyway, and apparently the boys didn't like wearing those because fluoro. They wanted something leather, you know, something nice. So I thought I'd make something like this, and look at that. That fits in there like that. We've got that sewn, a belt loop sewn, so that'll go on the belt, and that's for these. So if anybody's got one of these, they're quite popular now. People are starting to use them. That's a little GME GPS. We'll have these available. So we got the jigs made. So we got Steve's been making these today. 25 of these going down to National Parks down in Tumut, down near our store. And as you can see, we designed it up. We've got the jigs, so we've got those parts there. And then Steve, what do? You just sew these together, don't you? So
that's right.
You're going to sew that onto there, and that onto there, like that. Is that right?
Yep.
And like that. Yep. And you've been making them all today, have you?
Yep. All 25 of them. Yeah,
cool. So yeah, beautiful. This is 2 mil, so it's a bit thinner. Same as what we're making out of the these iPod case. And anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. So you're taking them down, Steve-o? Yep. There's your paperwork. I'll keep this one. That's the prototype, isn't it?
That's right, yes.
All right, thank you, mate. Have a good weekend, eh?
Thank you.
Yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd show you a couple of new things we're doing here. Yeah, look at that. It's a pretty cool little case. And if anybody wants those, they'll be available. All right, a few new things we're doing here at Drifter. I wanted to show you that bag, and good on you.